Alright class, if you're watching this, it's because you did not do well on your graphical method quiz. And I want to go over the basics with you one more time before you are allowed to do the retake. Alright, so here's everything we know about the graphical method. We are going to draw all of our arrows, tail to tip. So first one, then the next, until we're done. We're then going to measure the very beginning to the very end. Once we measure that, that will tell us our net force. Here it is broken down bit by bit. First, you have to make sure that all of your known forces are written down with magnitude and direction. Magnitude means the number of newtons. Direction is the angle. Next, you need to make a scale. Alright, so for this one, I'm going to divide everything by 5. Another way of saying that is 5 newtons equals 1 centimeter. Either way works. So I'm going to take 30, I'm going to divide it by 5, and that's going to give me 6 centimeters. 40 divided by 5 will give me 8 centimeters. There. Which is step 3, convert newtons to centimeters. Now we're just going to draw it. So here I am, I'm going to start here, random point, and I'm going to draw my arrow 6 centimeters in 0 degrees at that angle. Alright, well that angle is straight to the right, so I'm just going to draw that 6 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, starting from the tip, I'm going to put the tail of the next arrow, and I'm going to go 8 centimeters at 90 degrees. 90 degrees is straight up. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step 5. Measure the beginning to the end. So the beginning all the way to the end, shown by my dotted line arrow. I'm going to measure it. Alright, that's 10 centimeters long, and my protractor tells me it's 53 degrees. And now I need to convert centimeters back to newtons. Here's one of the things that tripped us up. If I divided by 5 to go from newtons to centimeters, to get to centimeters to newtons, I need to multiply by 5. So 10 times 5 gives me 50. I do nothing to the angle. The angle stays the same. Alright, so that's the brief overview. Let's now do some examples. Alright, so here I got 66 newtons at 0 degrees and 121 newtons at 90 degrees. Alright, so I'm going to need 2 tools. I'm going to need my ruler, and I am going to need my protractor. Alright, they're beautiful, I know. Alright, so next I need to, let's see, what was step 1 again? Oh, right, write everything out. Did that. Next I need to make a scale. Alright, well, I'm looking at this, and you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing that I can go 66 newtons and turn that into 6 centimeters by dividing by 11. So 121 newtons will go to 11 centimeters. Alright, cool. So, let's see, what did I do there? Oh, that's right. I divided by 11. So I'm just going to make a little note. I divided by 11. The angles stay the same. Alright, now I just need to choose a starting point. I'm going to choose right there. Why, you ask? Because it's in the middle. Doesn't actually matter. You can start anywhere. Now I'm going to put my protractor at my starting point. So everything's nicely lined up. Okay. 0 degrees. Okay, so 0 degrees is straight to the right. Notice that I am ignoring the outside numbers here. I'm just using the inside numbers. I'm going to make a dot here at 0 degrees. Alright, so let me try that again so it's a little neater. There we go. Next, I am going to draw my arrow, but I want it to be a very specific length. All right, so I'm going to ignore the zeros on here so that it actually, fits on the screen. And so 6 centimeters, I'm going to go to what has it as 60 on this ruler because the ruler's messed up. All right, so I got this. I'm going to go from here to 60. All right, that's a little thick. I'm going to do that again a little thinner. 0 to 60. Beautiful. All right, so notice that didn't go all the way to my dot because I don't care. The dot just showed me what direction to do it in. All right, so now though, I'm there. I'm in a new spot. So I'm going to put this here now. All right. Now let's see. Now I want it at 90 degrees. All right, so 0 up to 90. That's right there. Okay. And I want this to be, let's see, 11 centimeters. So first I need to move this up. Stick that there at the beginning. Go from the beginning to 11. All right, cool. What was my next step? All right, now I gotta measure the beginning to the end. All right, so let's see. That line is going to be from there to there. So now I just need to measure it. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna do that. Put the 0 at the beginning, so that's at the end. And let's see, it looks to me like this is 12, 12 and a half, 12.7, I'm going to say. So I'm going to say this is 12.7 centimeters. And now I need the angle. All right, now mine technically gives me the direction, but I'm going to ignore that because we're going to do it just like you would do it, which is with the protractor. Now I measured beginning to end. So I put it back at the beginning. And I look at this and I go, okay, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, a little past 60. I'm going to call that 61 degrees. 61 degrees. All right, and then I'm done, right? No. Now I still need to convert my centimeters back to newtons. Now I divided by 11 to get centimeters. So now I'm going to multiply by 11 to get my final answer. Okay, so get out my calculator, tools, math tools, calculator, and that's 12.7 times 11 equals 139.7. So 139.7 newtons at 61 degrees. And that, class, is how you use the graphical method. All right, in the second video, I'm going to do 2 slightly harder problems in the exact same way. However, you may feel that this video is all you need. In which case, come on up and tell me so I can give you your retake quiz.